Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday evening from the Bruin Den at Fargo South High. This is EDC Volleyball tonight, featuring the visiting West Fargo Horace Hawks and alongside the Fargo South Bruins. I'm Chase Miller. Welcome to our pregame show where tonight the Hawks and the Bruins match up again in EDC Volleyball. West Fargo Horace 9-4 on the season and 4-2 in conference play. Head coach by Hadley Pank here for West Fargo Horace. They swept Wahpeton, winning in 4 against Red River on September 19th. Then they were swept at Davies by the Eagles on the last match on Tuesday. Coming up here after tonight, they will play and host the West Fargo Horace. West Fargo Packers, that is, at Horace coming up on Tuesday night. We'll have that match right here on yourliveevent.com. Well, for the Fargo South Bruins, 9-3 on the season, 4-3 in conference play. Head coach by Peyton Wegleitner. For the Fargo South Bruins, after losing 3 straight, they've won back-to-back with a sweep at Grand Forks Central, then a 2-point EDC conference win, taking it in 5 against the Devils Lake Firebirds. After tonight, they will go to Valley City on October the 1st and then make their way to Fargo Shanley on October the 3rd. It's the Hawks and the Bruins here tonight, the first meeting on the season. Still to come, we'll get to our coaches conversation, brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. We'll hear from Coach Plank and from Coach Wegleitner as well. Take a look at the latest EDC standings in your out-of-town scoreboard when we come back. That's all ahead of the starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight, which will be just about at the top of the hour here at 7 o'clock. Back after this with a look around the EDC with non-conference matchups, some conference games, and also what's on yourliveevent.com tonight. That and more still to come here from Fargo South.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
EDC Volleyball here this evening, taking a look at your out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Valley City makes their way up to Grand Forks Red River for a matchup with the Rough Riders. Grand Forks Central makes their way down I-29 as they tangle with the West Fargo Packers. Also in the EDC tonight, the top of the conference, Shanley at West Fargo Cheyenne. Then you have North at Devils Lake. And in a non-region matchup, Wahpeton at Fargo Oak Grove. here this evening. EDC standings top two teams are Shanley and Cheyenne. The Deacons at 7-0 in conference play, while Cheyenne is 6-0. Fargo Davies is third at 5-2, followed by Horace at 4-2. That is your top four. Fargo South is 4-3, currently fifth in EDC standings, entering play tonight with Horace again at 4. That's a large difference in that matchup of 4 or 5 once you get to the postseason here, as the top 4 seeds earn a bye into the quarterfinals. Valley City at 4-4, right smack dab in the middle 6, with Fargo North currently at 3-3, sitting at 7th. West Fargo 8th, a half game behind Fargo North. Red River currently 9th at 2-4. Grand Forks Central 10th at 2-5, then Wahpeton and Devils Lake. That again is a look at your EDC standings and your out-of-town scoreboard here tonight. Also going on this evening on yourliveevent.com, Griggs Dakota against Mayport CG and Findlay. You have Park Rapids area against the Holly Nuggets for Minnesota high school volleyball. And then also tomorrow, a plethora of high school football in North Dakota and Minnesota. You can simply go to our website. That, again, is yourliveevent.com to check out a ton of high school football action. It is homecoming weekend. We will have the Fargo South Bruins homecoming game against Grand Forks River. The opening kickoff is slated for 5 o'clock. Brady Siebels will have the kickoff for you and the coverage here on your live event. Again, Red River, the number 1 team in the state in AA, going up against the Fargo South Bruins for 2A football tomorrow night. That'll be at 4:30. So again, check out our website. Simply subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching Your Live Event, and you can check out the coaches show, that and more still to come. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll sit down with the coaches. First up, we'll hear from Hadley Plank of West Fargo Horace, and then we'll hear from the Fargo South Bruins head coach Peyton Wegliner as well. For West Fargo Horace, this is their 14th match of the season, while for the Fargo South Bruins, this is match number 13. Both are trying to get their 5th conference win, and both are trying to get their 10th overall victory on the year. Coaches Conversation brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency is on deck here on yourliveevent.com.
For top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
As we continue from Fargo South here for EDC Volleyball tonight, it's the West Fargo Horace Hawks tangling with the Fargo South Bruins. This interview brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. With us now is Hadley Plank, the head coach for the West Fargo Horace Hawks. And Hadley, first and foremost, you get to this time of the year, it's crazy to think it's almost the midway point of the year once you kind of get to October. So what's a trait or characteristic that you best like about this team way back from when it was August to where we are now here at the end of September?
Yeah, I think right now the Hawks in the gym are grinding. It would be a good word. Sometimes we feel like we're walking through mud, but we're getting better at each day, each practice, and that's all that matters.
As you kind of look at this matchup with Fargo South, what's going to present a challenge? Obviously, they got a couple players who have a ton of varsity experience on that side of that, but what's going to be a challenge here with Payton's club and the Bruins here later tonight?
Yeah, I think serving aggressive and just controlling our hits, and at the end of the day, just controlling our side of the ball and not focusing on them so much, but just focusing on ourselves.
I know someone that a lot of people want to talk probably hoops with is Jaden Hale, but she's a really good athlete, obviously going D1 for basketball, but what does she provide on the volleyball court that maybe some folks don't get to see day in and day out at practice?
Yeah, she was voted one of my captains this year, and honestly, the kid is the hardest worker I've ever met, and she can put the team on her back, and whether she feels that she's doing that or not, she is, and she's a lead by example within every drill and or game that we play. So it's been awesome to watch her do that.
Another question, but maybe more so for an underclassman, a sophomore, with Jordan Christofferson. What has she just kind of provided the Hawks this season?
Yeah, I think Jordan improved a ton over the summer and off season, and she's now a sophomore, and so her leadership is now coming out a little bit more, and she's stronger and she's more confident in the game of volleyball. So it's been fun to watch her improve.
For you guys here, Hadley, we mentioned about the trait, but what's something you want to see from your team tonight here against Fargo South, moving forward with West Fargo, and then kind of that second round of EDC opponents? So what's something you want to see from your team here as you kind of turn the chapter, so to speak, into October?
Yeah, I would love to see a lot of the things that we're working on in practice being implemented in the game, and just constant urgency, not being relaxed. So,
Coach Blank, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
We'll continue after this from Fargo South.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Treitel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
As we continue on our pregame show here tonight from Fargo South, this coach's conversation brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. Joining us from the Fargo South Bruins is Peyton Wegleitner here as they welcome in the West Fargo Horace Hawks. And Peyton, let's just kind of recap the five-setter that you had with Devils Lake. What did you kind of learn about your team as you're now about ready to turn the calendar over to October, as nearing the midway point in the season, but what did you like most about your squad against the Firebirds?
Absolutely. We learned in that one that if everything goes wrong on any given night, that we can still battle through and have success together. So I think that was a really important team. They weren't necessarily proud of how they played tonight, but I was just proud of how they stuck together through a lot of lows, and just that resilience to kind of finish a game and get through it and then go back to practice the next day and further work on consistency and all those important things. But it was just important for them to know that things can go wrong and they can battle through it and they can still have success together.
What's going to be a challenge against West Fargo Horace coming up here later for you?
Yeah, West Fargo Horace has good energy. They're a scrappy team. They've got some big hitters in the front row. We're definitely going to be outsized. So just that's going to be a challenge for us in itself, is figuring out how to get around that big block and how to defend against those big hitters. But I have no doubt that they can do it, and we're just going to focus on, again, a consistent back row play with hopefully our front line, really battling at the net for us.
As you kind of go from here, talk about your libero spot. You mentioned back row play a little bit there, Peyton, but Amelia Hawley, just kind of what does she bring as that senior leader and presence for you at the libero spot?
Amelia is a player that we really lean on. She's a great senior leader with high volleyball IQ. She definitely dictates what happens in our back row and helps us switch defenses on the fly and just really reads the floor for us. So she's been instrumental in our back row defense, and we're lucky to have her.
What's a trait or characteristic that you best like about your team? You get to October, you kind of get to the midway point of the season coming up here, Payne, but what's something that you best like about this year's version of Fargo South Volleyball?
Yeah, our team phrase this year is compete, and so I think that's what you're going to find us doing, is no matter what's happening on any given night, we're not just going to lay down, we're going to fight for every battle, and we're just overall just going to compete. That's our team phrase this year, so we're just going to do that.
And you got also appreciation night for teachers. What does it mean to kind of honor some of the folks that have helped guide these girls to where they kind of are now in life, and everyone's at different stages from freshman to senior, but what does it mean to kind of give back and show appreciation to the respective teachers that helped them to get to this point of where they are?
Absolutely. A lot of our teachers have these kids and are help molding them into young adults, right? They have them for between 6 and 8 hours a day, so we just like to take one night out of the year to just tell them that we thank them for going above and beyond, and they get to kind of choose a teacher that's maybe went above and beyond for them in the past or just has really hit, a soft spot in their heart, and we like to honor them and just give them credit where credit's due.
Peyton, as always, good to see you. Best of luck here tonight against West Fargo Horace.
Awesome, thank you.
That again from the Fargo South Bruins. Peyton Wageliner will continue after this here from Fargo South.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Again, those interviews brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency, your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. That again is djcoulter.com. It's the Fargo South Bruins and the West Fargo Horace Hawks. South will be on the left side of your screen for the evening. Horace will be on the right-hand side. South in their brown and gold uniforms, while on the opposite for Horace, they're in their black with the old goal numerals and lettering outlined here in white. Hadley Plank, the head coach for West Fargo Horace, taking a look at what they did last year, going 13-18 on the season, losing to Davies in a loser outmatch in the EDC volleyball tournament. Well, for the Fargo South Bruins, taking a look at what they did last year, going 12-22, losing to Red River in the EDC tournament in a loser outmatch as well. West Fargo Horace climbing the ladder a little bit more here this season, a little bit more experience, particularly with a senior class here. The Hawks 9 wins, 4 losses, 4-2 in conference play. After tonight, they will host the West Fargo Packers upcoming on Tuesday night. We'll have that contest for you here on yourliveevent.com. As for the Fargo South Bruins, 9-3 on the season, 4-3 in conference play. After tonight, they will make their way to Valley City for an EDC matchup. That'll be on October the 1st. And it is Teacher Appreciation Night here from Fargo South. So some of the Fargo South players are going to be honoring their respective teachers that have made an impact or a difference in their lives. So something a little bit different here on homecoming week, but also a nice little gesture for both the Fargo South coaches and the Fargo South players coming out to give a little kudos and also a little bit of thanks to the teachers that have helped them grow, whether it was from elementary to middle school to here at high school as well. Kind of a give it forward and paying it back. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we're inching closer to the starting lineup and the opening serve here tonight from Fargo South. It's EDC Volleyball. When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
It's the pregame show here tonight between Fargo South and West Fargo Horace on yourliveevent.com from the Brewing Den. As again, they are honoring the respective teachers on Teacher Appreciation Night here. For both of these teams, an interesting match in terms of what the seed lines could kind of look like a little bit later on, with currently West Fargo Horace being 4th, Fargo South is 5th. Top 4 seeds are going to buy into the quarterfinals, while 5 through 12 would have to play in a play-in match. Also new this year to the EDC, the semifinals and the loser out matches of the tournament will be at the higher seed of still standing. So if you have a 4-5 matchup, the 4 would host in the quarterfinals. But then also, if you're the 5 seed, if you could somehow win, you go to the 1 seed more than likely, and then you kind of see what the seed line would be for the semifinals and loser out games. Everything else eventually will end up at West Fargo Cheyenne High School for the state qualifiers and the EDC tournament championship. The Fargo Dome will house the state volleyball tournament November 21st through the 23rd, and this is the final year of 2 classes when it comes to high school volleyball. Next year we'll have 3 divisions, very similar to basketball that we saw, Division B, Division A, and Division AA. Now with these 2 programs, they will still be EDC rivals, and they will be in AA upcoming next season. So this will be a curious contest just when it comes to the EDC standings right now. Again, a matchup of 2 teams who are trying to be in the top 4 at the end of the day. And this could go a long way for the respective clubs to try to get there here at Fargo South High School. Again, it's Teacher Appreciation Night here from Fargo South, as they're getting a nice little attention here on the left side of your screen with all the volleyball players and alongside those teachers that they were kind of honoring and representing here tonight. As we kind of take a look and double check when they'll be ready to go, as we'll get ready for the starting lineups, and alongside the national anthem as well. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll get to the starting lineups and the opening serve is coming up around the corner. It's the Eagles, make that the Bruins, and the Hawks here tonight on your liveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
As we get you ready for the starting lineups here tonight, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you for EDC Volleyball here this evening. As West Fargo Horace, they'll go like this. Nora Schumacher, a sophomore at 5'7". Also from there, Alessa Sommerfeld, another senior. She will be a libero here. From there, Gabby Sturlongson, a senior at 5'10" at right side. You also have Harper Coulter, a freshman at 5'9", a setter. You have Piper Speakermeyer, a 5'5" junior defensive specialist. Adrina Ellard, a 5'10" junior at right side. And then you have Shaylee Bokun, a 5'9" senior. And then Courtney Heiser, a 5'5" sophomore setter. And also McKenna Coulter, a 5'9" freshman. And from there, you also have Jaden Hale here for the West Fargo Horace Hawks. So those are some of the non-rotation starters, and now we'll get to the starting lineups here as well. Those are just some that are being announced at this particular time. Kendall Mueller, a 5'9" freshman outside hitter. Lilia Donnelly, the 5'5" junior setter. Again, Donnelly at 5'5". From there, you got Olivia Shook, a 5'9" junior. Caitlin Posel, a 5'11 junior, middle and right side. Posel again at 5'11. Jordan Christofferson, a sophomore at 5'11. And then Jaden Hale, the senior at 6'2. Here going to Gonzaga for collegiate basketball. Again, that's the starting lineup for the West Fargo Horace Hawks, head coached by Hadley Plank with Summerfield, Mueller, Donnelly, Shook. Also from there, Posel, Christofferson, and Hale. Let's turn our attention now to the Fargo South Bruins, head coached by Peyton Wegleitner, as the Fargo South Bruins trying to improve to 10-3 on the season with a win and 5-3 in conference play. On homecoming week for the Bruins, we will have the football contest against Grand Forks Red River tomorrow at 5 o'clock here on your liveevent.com. As we get you ready for the starting lineups here for Fargo South and the non-starters as well, as they go through the non-seniors currently. As Amelia Hawley, will say her name a lot though in the back row for the senior libero, over 1,000 career digs during her tenure here for the Fargo South Bruins, and one of the backbone players here as a senior for Fargo South. As we get you ready for the starting lineups here again, Amelia Hawley will be part of the roster. You'll have Elena Klockner, a senior at 5'9" and a middle hitter. Also from there, Kirsten Hoppy, a senior at 5'6" and a defensive specialist. Talon Hoffert, a junior at 5'8". Jaden Hovland, a senior at 5'11". From there, you also will have Abby Baukul, a junior at 5'8". And then Whiting will be the senior at 5'7" at the senior setter's position. Again, you'll have Amelia Hawley at the libero spot. Klockner, Hoppy, Hoffert, Hovland, Baukul, and Whiting. Again, that is your starting lineup here for the Fargo South Bruin, head coach by Peyton Wegleitner. We're back after this with the first serve from Fargo South.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
And again, as your starting lineup says, we get the West Fargo Horace Hawks, and we're underway with an opening serve time here at 7:09. West Fargo Horace with the first attack of the night. This one gets over the net, dug out. Here's a free ball over them by the Hawks, as this will be with Mueller. Back set by Whiting, coming across on the slide, hitting the net, and getting the opening point for Fargo South will be Hoffert. 1-0 in favor of the Fargo South Bruins here, as Hawley will come back to the service line, as she does here. Dugout in the back by Sommerfeld. Set on the way. This one just skies over the net for a moment, as Hoppy able to help it out. Here's a tip across by Hoffert. West Fargo Horace will see this one coming across the net, as that's going to be with Mueller. Here's a right-handed swing and a kill for Fargo South. Hovland makes it 2-0 early here for the Fargo South Bruins. So good start here for Fargo South after winning in 5 against Devils Lake their last time out. Service will continue here by Hawley. That's Amelia. Back set by Donnelly. This one on top of the block by Hale. Free ball over on a push. West Fargo Horace sets up Hale on the outside. This comes a tip coming. Fargo South will have to have a free ball over on the third. They do. Dug out there by the Hawks with Posel. Here's a right-handed swing and a good spot in location from the outside hitter by Horace in Mueller. So 2-1 in favor of Fargo South, as we will see the first time tonight the Horace Hawks coming to the service line, as they will have the honors here with their senior libero and Alyssa Sommerfeld, the 5'5 senior. As she comes on, right-handed serve dug in the back by Fargo South by Baukul. This one dug in the back by West Fargo Horace, and on the attack comes off the ribbon after the big monster swing. Here's going to be a tip, and this one will eventually be a point for Fargo South. Hovland gets her second kill of the match. Really good ding in the back after West Fargo Horace getting a big swing there from Jordan Christofferson. It's now 3-1 Fargo South. Service here for Fargo South will be with Whiting. The setter this season for the Bruins. Dug up by Christofferson. Here comes Hale on the outside with the push. Fargo South Whiting able to set this one up outside Hovland. She's going to be blocked, and this one will be down for the points. Makes it a 3-2 contest. West Fargo Horace heads back to the service line. As coming on for the Hawks to the service line here will be Harper Coulter, the 5'9 freshman. Harper's good serve. Hawley gets this one across. That one dug up by the aforementioned Coulter. Here's a swing by Mueller. That's going to be in. Kendall gets her second kill of the match, as it's now a 3-all contest. First tie of set number one. Rally scoring up to 25. Got to win by 2. If it goes to a fifth set, same thing outside of 25, you would play 2-15. Service here will continue by Harper. Harper on the serve. That one in the middle. Hawley with a good dig. Whiting set. Here comes a right-handed swing, and that's going to be in. Good swing by Talon Hoffert for the points. So Hoffert with the point, her second kill, and Fargo South regains the advantage here at 4-3. Substitution here for the Bruins will be Ruby Hawley, the younger sister of Amelia. The 5'4 freshman coming on here for the Bruins. As Hawley with the serve, and that'll be into the net, and we'll have our second tie of the set. First service there by either club here this evening. Service on the way for the Hawks. This one will be with Mueller. Outside on the right-handed swing by Baukul. Free ball over then by West Fargo Horace. This one will be with Christofferson. Amelia Hawley gets this one across. Into the way back there on the dig is Mueller. Here comes a tip on the way for the kill for the Hawks. Olivia Shook with the point. It's now 5-4 Horace. Horace takes their first lead early on since it was 2-1. Since it was their first lead of the match, that is. Whiting able to help it out, and then just running out of real estate on the near sideline. Here is Hoffert, and the Hawks have rattled off a couple of back-to-back points as they will continue to serve here with Mueller. Mueller serve, good dig by Hawley. That's Ruby. Outside on the way, this one comes Baukul. High up into the rafters nearly here. This one going to be a free ball over by the libero in Sommerfeld. Whiting back set right-handed swing, tipped on the way by Hoffert. Good spot and a point. It'll be Talon's third kill here. The Fargo South Bruins will regain the serve, trailing it by 1. Service here for Fargo South with Natalia in Kellen will come on. As she does, that one flutters across. Sommerfeld back set on the way for Coulter. This one swung on. Good swing there by Bakun, and eventually will take the points. As it's now 7-5. As coming on here for the Hawks to serve. This one will be a service error by McKenna Coulter. That'll be the first service error of the night for the Hawks. Makes it a 7-6 contest. Bruins coming on will be Kirsten Hoppy, the 5'6" senior. This one in the back middle. Set up here, Harper Coulter sets outside. Here's a swing for a kill. Jordan Christofferson earns the point. 8-6 here for Horace as they will come on, and Donnelly will head to the service line here. Playing the back row will be Mueller alongside their Libero and Sommerfeld here for West Fargo Horace. Hawks lead it by 2 on yourliveevent.com. Ruby Hawley, Whiting coming to a little joust, going to be won by the Hawks, and will eventually have a running into the net. Little violation on Klockner here to make it a 9-6 contest. So since Horace has taken the lead here at 5-4, since then they haven't relinquished it and extending it early on here in this set. Whiting, there's the pass outside, tipped on the way by Balcool. Here comes Hale over, and that one is in for the points. And Jaden Hale gets the point here to make it 10-6. Service for the Hawks continues with Donnelly. Donnelly on the serve, takes Hawley way to the back. Whiting trying to get it across, unable to do so. It's now 11-6. And Peyton Wegleitner wants to take a timeout. We'll break with him here. This timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental, your dental care home in Moorhead.
And on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. From checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care Moorhead offers personalized care that fits your needs. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That again is southviewdentalcare.com. It's Horace 11, Fargo South 6 here tonight from the Bruin Den. Service upcoming will continue here by Donnelly for the Hawks. Back left corner, Whiting, where will she go? She will go to the outside. Here's a swing on the way. There was a deflection and a touch. Abby Balcool will get the point here as they're going to award that to Fargo South. That'll be her second, make that third kill of the match for the Bruins. Hawks, Donnelly, back set. Here's a right-handed swing on top of the ribbon there by Mueller. Fargo South will have a chance with Hovland. This one kept alive, but eventually Fargo South will take the points at 11-8. So Hovland has done a good job. Make that Balcool's first kill moments ago. Hovland has her third. Service here for the Bruins with Abby continues. Sets it up. Donnelly will come middle. Christofferson up and down for the point. Jordan's second kill here, and the Hawks are nearly halfway home for taking set number 1. Make sure in between sets we will get to our set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. And later on in our post-match show, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match, that and more, still to come throughout this EDC contest. Right-handed swing by Hovland into the net. Fargo South has already taken one timeout here for Coach Peyton Wegleitner, while for Hadley Plank, formerly Stefan, till she got married here in May, as the Hawks still have 2 timeouts in this set. Service by Christofferson will continue. Hawley sets it up outside. Here's a little power tip by Hovland and eventually gets the point. So 13-9 on the way. Point here for Fargo South as they're back within 4. Service for Hawley. As Hawley heads to the service line for Fargo South. Hawley on the serve down the line. Donnelly set middle. Here's a right-handed swing for the kill for the Hawks. Caitlin Polzel will earn the point. That'll be her first kill. Good transition game there by Horace as they retake the serve. Minnesota and the Wisconsin Badgers earlier this week went 5 down at the Pavilion in Minnesota for Big Ten Collegiate Volleyball. Service on the way for Summerfield. This one dug out in the back there by Baukuhl. Here's a tip on the way by Hoffert. For West Fargo Horace, here goes Hale over the double. Nicely done by Whiting and Teeth to keep it alive, and a push across them by Hawley. This will go tight back set. Hale double block, and eventually the block party comes thanks to the middle blocker in Hoffert. So block on the way. One of the longest volleys in the match goes to Fargo South. Did a good job throwing up that double block against a big hitter in Hale. Service here by Whiting into the middle. Hawks, they will go middle this time and hammering one right between the eyes is Olivia Shook. Shook will get her second kill. It's now 15-10. We've seen the quick first attack here be awfully efficient for Fargo South on that serve receive opportunity. They are making the most of that quick offense here tonight. Horace continues to head to the line as they will see this one with Harper Coulter dug up by Hawley. This one goes to the outside. Left-handed swing off this side of the block here for Fargo South with Schultz. Ellie will earn her first kill of the match. It's now 15-11. Service upcoming for Fargo South with Ruby Hawley, the 5'4" freshman. Right now for Fargo South, just looking to get something consistent going here in terms of 3 or 4 points in a row. It's going to be point for point since Horace led by 3 or 4. This one back set tipped on the way. Nice little spot by Shook. Covered here by Fargo South. Free ball over on the third by Baukuhl. Dump opportunity covered by Amelia. Here goes Whiting on the bump. Right-handed swing off the side of the block for the kill by Abby. Baukuhl will earn the kill here. The Fargo South Bruins are back within 3. 15-12 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Service will be continuing by Ruby. Ruby on the serve. This one into the back. Horace with Christofferson from the back row attack and give the assist to Harper Coulter as Jordan Christofferson has her third kill of the match. 16-12 Hawks here on YourLiveEvent.com as the Hawks will have Kendall Mueller to the service line. Whiting backs at this one, pushed across by Hoffert. Horace set middle. This one going to be tipped over by Shook. Here's another tip, this time by Hoffert. For the Hawks, right-handed swing, miss hit. I've said that too many times by the Hawks this evening. It's now 16-13. Bruins back to the service line, trailing it by 3. Fargo South led early, 2-0, tied at 3, tied at 4. Horace took their first lead at 5-4 here in set number 1, and they haven't relinquished a lead since or had a tie since. Kellen to the service line here, dug out there by Sommerfeld. Coulter set outside Christofferson with the left hand, able to get the points. It was close to running out of room at the net. Instead, the point will be awarded the Hawks at 17-13. Horace, we'll see this with McKenna Coulter, the 5'9" freshman. Coulter on the serve. This one will be Doug Whiting to the outside. There's the block party with Hale on the outside. Also with her, you had that on the outside there with Polzel, but Hale able to get her second block of the night. And an updated score, it's 18-13 West Fargo Horace. It's EDC Volleyball from Fargo South.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
High school volleyball tonight, this time out brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead. Schedule your next dental appointment at Southview Dental Care PregamenePaint.com. Speaking of that kind of dentist appointment this coming Wednesday morning, rise and shine 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't need coffee, need Novocaine. 18-13 here in set number 1 as West Fargo Horace here with McKenna Coulter to the service line in the back dugout by Ruby. Whiting, where will she go? She will go outside here. This one gets across. Good coverage on the way by Coulter. That's Harper. Right-handed swing. And the Hawks able to muscle another point across the net on that outside hitter by Shelley. Lefkoen able to earn the points. Makes it 19-13, her first kill of the match. Whiting. This will go to Baukuhl, and eventually will be the points. 19-14, Horace leads it by 5, but Fargo South is going to need something here in terms of a 5-6 point run to try to push Horace and try to take the lead here late in this first set. Service by Kirsten. Hoppy, this one dug out in the back by Mueller. She'll have an attack on the way, and she's blocked one-on-one. Elena Klockner able to earn the points. 19-15, Hawks see that deficit or that lead trimmed down to 4. This one, knuckler across the net. Coulter. This one is free ball in a good spot. As Fargo Horace, Pelosi will take the point as Christofferson was just trying to get a free ball over, and Pelosi goes right in front of her and says, "Excuse me, I'll hit that one across the net and take a point," and the Hawks are 5 away. Horace to serve here with Donnelly. Lilia to the service line here for Horace. Amelia Hawley. Fargo South, right-handed swing by Baukuhl. It pinballs around, but we might have a double or a lift, and it will be a lift. Point on the way for Fargo South. Service for the Bruins with Abby. Baukuhl to the service line. Baukuhl into the back. It's going to be tight. Free ball over, eventually by Sommerfeld. Whiting trying to get the dump kill opportunity, unable to do so. It's now 21-16. Horace coming on to serve will be joining Christofferson, the 5'11" sophomore outside hitter. Yes, Christofferson here with a running jump serve. That'll be close to an ace, but it's a service error. Horace with 2 service errors. Fargo South with 1 so far here in set number 1. Chant of Let's Go Bruins from the student section. As Amelia Hawley to the service line. As she does. Good dig by Christofferson. This comes middle, right-handed swing. Kept alive by Fargo South. Free ball over by Hoffert. Pushed outside. Here's a wind. This one swung on by Mueller. Tight at the net. Joust one by Horace. Good job getting up for that volleyball there was Caitlin Polzel. And eventually the point comes to Horace. It's 22-17. Hawks the service line here with Sommerfeld. Horace 3 points away from closing out set number 1. Whiting set. Here's a little change-up swing by Hoffert. Sommerfeld back bump on the way. As that one gets over the net by Mueller. Here's a swing back left corner in for the points. Talon Hoffert with her 4th kill of the match for Fargo South. Able to have a match high in that category, able to tie. Both Christofferson and her teammate Humlin have 4 kills apiece. Service here for the Bruins with the setter and Whiting. Whiting back right corner. Trying to help this one out a little bit here. Just going to chase it down as Donnelly. And it makes it 22-19. So Whiting's going to earn the point here for Fargo South. 22-19. Bruins trying to cut that deficit down to 2 here with another good serve by the setter. And we'll have a rotation violation. So give a free point eventually to Fargo South, and we'll see if Hadley wants a timeout. Just give some words of instruction here. She's got 2 remaining. Fargo South has 0. Here in this first set. Service by Whiting into the back. That one dug out by Sommerfeld. Horace coming middle. Right-handed swing on the attempt by Mueller. Good dig by Amelia Holly. Dumped over by Whiting on the second. Here's a swing by Mueller. Can't get across. And the Bruins are back within one. The Fargo South Bruins closest it's been since it was 6-5 Horace. Trying to tie this one up for the first time since it was 4 apiece. Service here by Whiting. Into the back. Donnelly backs it. Here goes Hale. Good tip, good spot, good location for the point. Hale will get her second kill. And it's 2 points away here for West Fargo Horace, as they will head to the service line here with Harper Coulter. Coulter on to serve here for Horace. As she does, that one into the back. Amelia Hawley able to help this one out. Whiting, free ball over on the third. West Fargo Horace, Coulter set middle. Was there a deflection on the touch? There was no touch on the deflection, but we're going to have a net violation. It won't matter. The violation will go on Fargo South, and the point will be awarded here to Horace. So this will be on the Fargo South Bruins. And now Horace will have a set point opportunity here at 24-21. West Fargo Horace with Harper Coulter with a set point chance here for the Hawks. Coulter on the serve. Amelia Hawley with the dig. Whiting backs it on the way. Here's a right-handed swing down the line in a good spot for the Bruins. Hovland with her match-leading 5th kill. Able to kind of read where that defense was flowing a little bit, then was able to get a line shot down the near side for the points. Service upcoming for Fargo South. Ruby Hawley. It's still a set point opportunity for the Hawks. Ruby on the serve. Sommerfeld with the dig. Coulter into the back. Here comes Christofferson with a nice little soft kill to take set number 1. Christofferson with a team-high 5 kills as the visiting Horace Hawks take set number 1, 25-22. We're back with a set recap next here from Fargo South as Horace takes set number 1 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Transform your space with premium painting, whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial. Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Tritle at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
From routine checkups to just same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Get to our set recap here, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. First Class Mortgage is more than their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Then again, it's firstclasscorp.com. Horace, 0 aces, 2 service errors. They were led by Christofferson with 5 kills, and then a handful by Mueller, by Shook, by Polzel and Hale, all finished with 2. For the Fargo South Bruins, 1 ace, 1 service error, 5 kills by Jaden Hovland, 4 by Hoffert to lead the floor. here for the Fargo South Bruins. South led an early 2-0, 3-1, 4-3. Horace tied it at 4 and then never relinquished the lead. Bruins cut the deficit to 22-21, but eventually the Hawks would take set number 1, 25-22. That's a set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you from the Bruin Den here tonight. We'll be back at Fargo South tomorrow at 5 o'clock for high school football with Grand Forks Red River, the number 1 team in AA, coming and visiting Coach Kozel and the Bruins tomorrow night. Service here for set number 2. Whiting set. Here comes middle. Here's a right-handed swing by Hofford. Dug out there by Sommerfeld. Donnelly will skip this one across the net eventually to Christofferson. Here's a wind swing block. Good dig there by Hofford. Another chance on the way by Hovland. Just didn't get enough of that one, and the point will be awarded here to West Fargo Horace. Hawks take the first point here of set number 2 as they will head to the service line with Donnelly. After taking set number 1, Horace trying to get up 2-0 here tonight. Whiting, this one does get tipped by Hovland, just misses the far side. Now it's 2-0 Horace. West Fargo Horace will be back on yourliveevent.com from the volleyball side of things on Tuesday, hosting the West Fargo Packers. We'll have that match for you here. 7 o'clock is a scheduled opening serve time. Service. Here comes Whiting coming across. On that slide is Fargo South. Hoffert with her 5th kill. 2-1. The Fargo South Bruins, they will hit the road to the City of Bridges next week on Tuesday out in Valley City. And then they will tangle with Fargo Shanley upcoming on Thursday. We'll keep you apprised of any out-of-town scores here tonight. Very busy evening for EDC Volleyball. Service on the way by Whiting down the line. This one comes to Jaden Hale, cross-court. Hawley there with the dig, just couldn't keep it going, and eventually the point will be awarded here to West Fargo Horace at 3-1. Point here towards the Hawks as Christofferson will come on and serve. Christofferson serve back right corner, dug there by Balcool. Here's a swing into the back to Sommerfeld, and now the push across by Mueller. Fargo South with Whiting gets this one over. Sommerfeld. This one goes to Donnelly. Back set Hale. She's blocked, but this one will go out of play. And the point and the kill goes to Hale. Makes it now a 4-1 contest here for Horace. Service here for the Hawks. We'll continue with Jordan. Whiting going to try to play this one off the net. Does. Good job by Hoffert on the reflex. Christofferson from the back gets it over. Amelia Hawley with the dig. This one comes middle. Hoffert, the second chance, gets it across. Sommerfeld with the bump. Here's a swing by Mueller softly. Dug out by Balcool. Push to the outside. Here goes Hovland off the side on the transition game for the kill. Jaden Hovland matches a team high and also now a match high 6 kills. Fun little point there. Good volleyball here tonight at Fargo South. These two teams came in 4th and 5th in conference play. Entering tonight's service on the way by Ruby Hawley. Sommerfeld with the dig. Donnelly trying to help it out to Mueller. She's going to be blocked off the ribbon. Hoffert is there. Whiting push outside. Balcool off the top of the block. Sommerfeld with a sprawling attempt to keep her alive. Here goes Mueller cross court. Whiting with the dump opportunity. Sommerfeld is there. Back sent by Donnelly. This one comes to Hale for the kill. Jaden Hale with her 4th kill of the contest, and the Hawks now lead it at 5-2. Well, set number 1 nearly had to go play a little extras, if you will, 25-22. And you've had to earn your points here tonight with these two teams looking in mid-season form. Whiting, this one will come, tipped on the way by the left hand of Schultz. Jaden Hale cross court off the deflection of Whiting for the point. Hale now up to 5 kills. It's 6-2 Horace. As Sommerfeld will come on to serve for the 5'5" senior libero. Sommerfeld, this one will flutter across. Here's Whiting. Schultz with the tip, dug up by Sommerfeld. Donnelly to the outside. Mueller with a line shot. Mueller with the point here for West Fargo Horace. That's Kendall. Will be her third kill of the contest. And Horace with their largest lead here of the match and the set at 5. Whiting, outside right-handed swing. Baukuhl dug up by Donnelly. West Fargo Horace backs that tipped on the way, covered by Amelia Hawley. And eventually, though, it will be a point at 8-2. So good job by Hale, able to help it out a little bit here. She's now racking up the kills. 4 in this set, 6 in the contest. And that's the difference on the scoreboard right now here at South. Sommerfeld. Whiting push outside. Baukuhl with the swing. Sommerfeld with the dig. Donnelly set outside. Here goes Mueller, blocked, and eventually the point will be awarded to the Bruins. Talon Hoffert with her second block. And it's now 8-3, and that can stem the tide quickly. Either one-on-one or getting that double block. Trying to minimize the attack as much as you can and really get something brewing here if you're Fargo South. Well, if you're Horace, you gave yourself a 5-point cushion here. Can they utilize it? Here's a tip on the way. Well, quickly they will get the ball right back. Olivia Shook with the tip kill. It's now 9-3. Service here for West Fargo Horace with Harper Coulter. That's for the Fargo South Bruins. I'll make sure they got everything situated here. There's serving on the way again will be the freshman in Harper. Hawley with the dig. This one missed by Whiting there, makes it now a 10-3 contest. So good ace on the way there by Harper, as the Hawks just slowly but surely stretching this lead out here early on in set number 2. Service, Ruby Hawley with the dig. Fargo South push outside, right-handed swing over the block there. That's going to be a point on the way by Klockner. And Klockner will earn the point, make it now 10-4. As Fargo South here will do the honors with Hoppy. Kirsten to the service line for Fargo South, a 5'6" senior. Bruins right now to serve. Sommerfeld with the dig. Harper Coulter set middle. This will be into the net on the swing here by Shook. The Bruins with back-to-back points. Trying to get a little rally going here if you're Fargo South. Service into the middle. Sommerfeld is there. Harper Coulter backs it on the way. This one up and over with Mueller. Whiting set outside, right-handed swing. Baukuhl with the point. This one goes right to our head official as well. Makes it a 10-6 contest. Abby's got 3 kills here, and here's Fargo South with a little momentum. Back within 4. Service here by the Bruins. As Kirsten continues with the serve, Harper Coulter set. Here goes outside, trying to push this one across. The net was Shalley unable to do so. And the Bruins, once trailed 10-3, have trimmed that deficit now 2-3. Good serves upcoming here for Fargo South with Hoppy. Back right corner, dug up by Christofferson. This one comes right-handed swing, and eventually Shalley will earn the point. Balvkoon able to earn the kill. That's going to be her second. And Horace will regain the serve here as they will go with the 5'9" freshman with Mueller. Hawley with the dig. Whiting to the outside. Baukuhl will hammer one down. Abby's got her second of the match. Make that set her 4th of the match. And the Bruins quickly get it right back on their side, trailing it by 3. EDC Volleyball here tonight. Winner trying to get their 10th win of the season and their 5th conference win to boot. Horace will push this one outside. Here's a big-time swing on the way as the Hawks earn another point by Jordan Christofferson as she splits the back row. It's now 12-8. It's quick volleyball here this evening and a lot of hard hits between the Hawks and the Bruins. You'll see a tip or two, but they are coming out ready to go. Olivia Shook to the service line and will have a violation on the rotation, and it'll make it 13-8. So 13-8 Horace here stretching this one out a little bit. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in the set. Shook continues to serve as she does. Whiting, where will she go? Outside, and that's a kill. Jaden Hovland has been an answer here tonight for Coach Peyton Wegleitner as she has her 7th kill. It's now 13-9. Question is, can Fargo South use it? As they will get the serve right back. This is what Horace has done so well of for the majority of the match. A quick first attack here. As this will go into the back, Christofferson, and all right on cue, they get the point. Makes it a 14-9 contest. Horace will head to the service line here as they will have Donnelly. Lilia will come on to serve here for the Hawks for the 5'5" junior. Part of the 6-2 rotation with her and Harper Coulter on the setter spot. Whiting gets it across. Good spot. Hale with the dig. Donnelly pushes it. Hoffert, Whiting. Coming across on that slide is Hoffert for the kill. Talon's got her 6th. Makes it a 14-10 contest. And sometimes you can use that slide as a decoy to try to maybe bring the double block towards you and then go one-on-one on the outside. But Hoffert had enough of that one to get it through the block as the Bruins trail it by 4. Whiting back to the service line here for South. As the Bruins to serve. Donnelly to Hale. There's the tip back left corner covered by Baukuhl. Here goes Whiting outside Hovland. Tip down the line covered on the way. Sommerfeld will see it here now to Hale, and she's unable to get it over the net to make it 14-11. For those of you that are just joining us, set number 1 went to West Fargo Horace, 25-22. Service here for the Bruins will continue with Whiting. Back right corner, Christofferson is there. This one backs on the way. Here goes Christofferson, and get out of the way, because coming down the tracks is Jordan with her 8th kill of the match. It's now 15-11. Able to earn the dig, then come right down the middle as the Hawks, as they did early, they got out in front up to 8-2, and they haven't really been pushed by South since then, at least to have a little bit of real estate for a hitting error or two. Here goes Mueller over. Whiting set outside Hovland, back left corner. That'll be out of play, and it's now 16-11. And it was 2-1 has been the closest it's been in this second set. Hawks got it to 8-2. Fargo South trimmed it to 3 at 10-7 and 11-8 and 14-11. And that's been as close as it's been sets. Whiting, middle, Hoffert, back left. Was there any touch? There was no touch. And now the Hawks will see it up by 6. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Southview Dental here from South at 17-11 Hawks on your live event.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Southview Dental Care. From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implements, Southview Dental Care Moorhead offers personalized care that fits your needs. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. 17-11 Horace in set number 2 here. First timeout from either club as a serve will be upcoming here for the Hawks, as they will handle it with Jordan Christofferson. Christofferson to serve, back right corner. This one dug out by Baukuhl. This will be an opportunity. Right-handed swing by Hovland. Good dig by Christofferson. Hale gets it across the net for the point. Jaden Hale will get her 7th kill here. Now it's 18-11. Hawks will have the serve here with Christofferson. A volleyball match that's 41 minutes old here tonight. Bruins with Hawley getting this one over. Dug up by Donnelly. Hale at the attack line off the side of the block for the point. Jaden Hale now with her 8th kill of the match, her 6th of the set. And the Hawks starting to widen the gap a little bit here as they lead it by 8. Serve. Whiting. Here comes the tip. And eventually the point. Point here for the Bruins with Talon Hoffert to make it now 19-12. Fargo South was down 19-13 in the first set, down by 1 extra point here in the second. Service upcoming here for Ruby Hawley. Hawley will come onto the service line for Fargo South. This one in the back. Horace backs into the way. Hale, right-handed swing. Out, no touch. Point here to the Fargo South Bruins at 19-13. So Fargo South will head back to the service line here with Ruby Hawley. As the Hawks set to receive this serve. Donnelly quickly middle, Hale tip, good spot in for the point. Didn't take too long to come right back on the Bruins side as Hale earns another one. She has a match-high 9 kills with her teammate in Christofferson, kind of the 1-2 combination and something, and 2 people that Coach Hadley Plank talked about on our pregame show. As Hoffer gets this one over, here's a chance, pushed outside right-handed swing by Mueller for the point. Kendall Mueller's got her 4th kill of the contest. Now it's 21-13 Hawks. I'm talking about both Hale and Christofferson saying, yeah, they might be known as basketball players first, but they've been really working in the gym to improve their volleyball skills, and we're seeing that here tonight. Whiting with the bump. This one set outside. Right-handed swing by Balcool. For the Hawks here, they will go into the back to Christofferson, and she is blocked by Hoffert. Hoffert with her 3rd block here, 21-14. And now for Fargo South, they will head to the service line as they will handle it with to serve with Kellen. As they will come on. 21-14. Service here for Fargo South with Natalia. Natalia on the serve, dug up by Christofferson. Horace will come middle here. A little change up on the swing by Shook. I'll count for a point. That'll be her 4th kill. 22-14. Horace is 3 points away here as Harper Coulter heads to the service line. So there's a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Timeout here for Fargo South. That'll be their 2nd of the set and their final one on your live event.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
High school volleyball here on YourLiveEvent.com. 22-14. Also tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, Holly hosting Park Rapids area. As the Hawks 3 points away. Here in set number 2 to try to get up 2 sets to none after taking set number 1, 25-22. Horace will head to the service line here as they handle it with Harper Coulter. Coulter will come on to serve. The Hawks they can win this match tonight, they would improve to 10-4 in the season and 5-2 in conference play. Coulter with the serve. It'll hit the ribbon, and it will be eventually an ace. Harper, that'll be her second of the night. Service upcoming for Harper will continue. Coulter on the serve, back right corner. Baukul is there. She'll have the chance on the attack. Gets it over the double block. Coulter back set. Here's a right-handed swing into the net by Nora Schumacher. And the point will eventually be won here by Fargo South at 23-15 now. Fargo South here with Hoppy to the service line. Coulter, right-handed swing. Amelia Hawley with the dig. Set outside. Baukul will earn the point. That'll be her fifth. And the Bruins trailing it now 23-16. Horace has done a nice job here this evening of minimizing the particular runs by Fargo South. Trying to not allow them to have that 7-8 point run. It might be 3 or 4, and that's it. Here's Mueller for the point. Good backset on the way by Coulter, and Mueller, Kendall earns her fifth kill, and it's a set point opportunity on the way here for Horace. Service for the Hawks with Kendall Mueller with a match point opportunity. Make that set point. Whiting, back set. This one gets tipped across. Harper Coulter with the dig. West Fargo Horace with Christofferson will finish it off. Jordan Christofferson with her 9th kill, and set number 2 goes to the visiting Hawks, 25-16. Our set recap is around the corner next here from Fargo South, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
That's that recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage here in Fargo. The West Fargo Horace Hawks and Fargo South Bruins both with 0 service errors in that particular set, so they've done a nice job at the service line tonight. 2 service errors in total for Horace. Harper Coulter has 2 aces. Whiting has 1 for South, and Fargo South has 1 service error. The Hawks with 9 kills of Hale, 9 kills of Jordan Christofferson, and 5 by Mueller. Fargo South led by the 7 of Hoffert and the 7 of Hundland, and then Volkul has got 5 as well. Fargo South, 9 wins, 3 losses, 4-3 in conference play. Will play at Valley City next on October the 1st. While for the Horace Hawks, 9 wins, 4 losses, 4-2 in conference play. Will entertain the West Fargo Packers on Tuesday night on yourliveevent.com for a look ahead. Again, that is your First Class Mortgage set recap here. First Class Mortgage, more than the company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're refinancing your existing mortgage to buy a new home, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here on this Thursday night. Get ready for Friday Night Lights, a bevy of football tomorrow between North Dakota and Minnesota. Our coverage gets underway already early on in the afternoon. Couple afternoon games, one because it's homecoming here at Fargo South, and another just with the officials. Red Lake going up against Polk County West at 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow up in Climax. And Fargo South, as we've seen more high schools kind of allude to, they play the football game at 5 or 6. The dance follows that, so then you don't have to worry about having the kids, having the teachers or anybody else having to come back to the school on the next night. Not that everybody does it, but we're seeing a lot more school districts go to that over the last maybe just under a decade or so. Set number 3 for Fargo South. Amelia Hawley will get things underway. This one's set outside. Here's a swing by Christofferson. Hawley with the dig. Christofferson with another chance, but this one goes to Mueller in the back row. This one kept alive by Fargo South with Hoppy. Tight. Hovland will go into the net here, and this one will be against the Bruins. Couple of good digs in the back, but also for the Hawks, a couple of big monster swings here to start this set number 3. South took the first point in set 1. Horace has taken the next 2 points here in set 2 and set 3 to begin things. Service here for the Hawks. Amelia Hawley with the dig. Whiting here coming off of that slides Hoffert. She's blocked at the net. Whiting keeps alive. Amelia Hawley here with Hovland, and Hovland will take the points. Hovland will have her 8th kill of the contest, and it's 1 apiece. It's our first tie since it was 4-all in set number 1. Service here for Whiting. Whiting in the back, and Whiting with an ace. So Mira will earn the ace. She'll have another one upcoming here. This would be back right corner. Christofferson is there, backs on the way. Here goes Schumacher with the tip. Hawley able to help it out. This comes middle. Hoffer back right. This one kept alive by Schumacher, then pushed across on the third eventually by Polzel. Middle, Hoffer with another chance for the points. Talon Hoffert's got her 8th kill of the contest. Fargo South leads it by 2. That matches their largest lead so far here of the match. Service by Whiting. Unable to get over the net. Something we haven't said too much of tonight for either club. That's just the 4th service error combined between these two teams. As the Horace Hawks will head to the service line here, as this one will be with Donnelly. Donnelly will come on here for Horace. Donnelly to serve into the back. Whiting comes middle. Hoffert on top of the block. Hawks back set. Hale with the push back right corner. Kept alive by Baukuhl. Fargo South will see this one. Right-handed swing by Hovland, but won't be unable to get over, and we're tied at 3 apiece. Horace looking for the clean sweep on the road here. Fargo South looking to keep this one alive and somehow get to set number 4 and see if you can get a rally going from there, if you can get it to set 4. Good serve on the way from Donnelly. Here's a right-handed swing by Amelia Hawley. Sommerfeld with the dig. Horace pushes outside Christofferson. No touch out of play, and the Bruins regain the advantage here by 1. 4-3 Fargo South. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-match show. We'll also get to our DJ Coulter Agency post-match conversation. We'll hear from a victorious player, potentially the head coach as well. That and more still to come later tonight from Fargo South. Ruby Hawley on the serve into the middle. Donnelly set. Here goes Christofferson. Whiting back set. Here's a swing on the way on the left hand by Schultz. Schultz earns the point. It's now 5-3. Ruby Hawley will have a chance for this one here to continue to serve, as you had a student from Horace, like a mad dog on a bone, finding that volleyball just coming out of nowhere, then throwing it the length of the court to Ruby Hawley. And we'll have a violation here by Ruby going across the service line. So service there on the Bruins. Makes it now 5-4. Christofferson to serve. Whiting set outside Baukuhl. She'll be blocked. And the point coming here for the Hawks. Polzel will earn the block. We have our third tie of the set. Service here for Horace with Jordan Christofferson. As the Hawks have tied this one up. Ruby Hawley, good dig. Whiting, where does she go? Back set on the way. Hofford on top of the block. Dug up by Christofferson. Horace, back set. Here comes Hale over the double block. Whiting is there. Tied at the net. Amelia Hawley, back bump. Right-handed swing by Baukuhl on top of the block. Here goes Horace. Push outside. Mueller down the line. Ruby Hawley is there. And then just a miscommunication. Tough one if you're Fargo South. But if you're West Fargo Horace, they're doing a nice job attacking and hitting the ball here tonight as they lead it by 1. Hawks, Christofferson into the middle. Amelia Hawley is there. Whiting, Baukuhl, right-handed swing, and eventually the Hawks get this one across with Donnelly. Whiting quickly. Here goes Hofford off the side of the block for the point. Talon's got her 9th kill, and we're knotted again. School volleyball tonight. Minnesota Twins, well, their season might wrap up this weekend. They're trailing against the Marlins 3-0 early at Target Field. Horace, middle, Hale, tip, Hale down for the point. In double digits, now at 10. And the Hawks regain the lead and the serve. Alyssa Sommerfeld, the 5'5" senior, to serve. With the serve, this one will be in for the ace. Makes it now 8-6. So Sommerfeld earns the point here. The Hawks take a 2-point lead, and here's where Horace in set 1 and set 2 is separated from Fargo South in this particular juncture, getting about 4 or 5 points in a row. Baukuhl trying to change that here. Horace does a great job, and Christofferson gets it over on a free ball. Whiting, dump opportunity covered there by Donnelly. Here comes Hale now, softly touched, getting out of the way. Whiting gives this one to Baukuhl, and she's unable to get it across. It's now 9-6. Those kind of long volleys are just those hustle plays, if you will, in the back row for the Horace Hawks. They've found ways to kind of steal points here and there, and that's been the difference so far here in this particular contest. Service from Horace into the back middle. Fargo South will see this one with Baukuhl on the attack, getting across the net. Sommerfeld back set on the way. Here's the swing by Mueller down the line, and that one will be out of play. 9-7, Horace leads it here in set number 3 in a match that's 60 minutes old here tonight. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here in set number 3 for EDC Volleyball. Service upcoming for the Bruins with Kirsten. This one coming, Hale over the double block, and Hale will eventually earn the points. 10-7 on the way. As Hale now with her 11th kill of the match. Hawks to the service line as they will go with Harper Coulter. Harper Coulter and Donnelly, part of that 6-2 rotation here. Harper on the serve. Whiting sees this one with Baukuhl, hit the ribbon, but eventually will get a violation here on the Hawks. Makes it now a 10-8 contest. Fargo South to serve as they will handle it here with Baukuhl. Back left corner takes Mueller back. Harper set outside. Here's a right-handed swing into the net by Nora Schumacher. And the Bruins are back within 1. The Bruins would love a first-class mortgage set recap. Horace will love an Enbridge Energy player of the game in about 25 minutes or so. This one's going to be tipped across. Fargo South outside. Here goes Hovland. Monster swing. Sommerfeld with the dig. Hawks into the back. Christofferson for the points. Jordan Christofferson now also in double digits when it comes to the kill category. It's 11-9. Hawks to serve here with Mueller. As the Hawks trying to separate here in the third. Fargo South, Whiting. Hovland off the side, just in a tough angle with that particular swing. It's now 12-9, and here's where Fargo South trying to get a quick side out here and get it right back to their service line as they will come on with Mueller. The Bruins, Hovland on top of the block. Mueller is there. Coulter, this could be a double. It's not going to make a difference regardless, as it's now 12-10. So there's the quick turnaround that Fargo South was looking for as Amelia Hawley back to the service line. Hawley on the serve, back right corner. West Fargo Horace back set. Mueller can't give it enough. It's now 12-11. Fargo South looking for the tie here. They do get it. It would be our first tie since it was 6-all. Amelia Hawley, a senior libero, gives it to the opposite senior in Sommerfeld. This comes middle, pushed in a good-looking spot there for West Fargo Horace by Olivia Shook. Now at 13-11. Service for the Hawks. McKenna Coulter to the service line. Twin sister with Harper. And this will be a service error for Horace. Their first since the opening set, their third of the match. And Fargo South regains the opportunity here to serve and get the first points. It's now 13-12 with Whiting coming on. Coulter outside. Here goes Christofferson, and she earns another kill. Give Jordan Christofferson the point. The assist comes by Harper Coulter. And now it's a 14-12 contest in favor of the Horace Hawks. Coming onto the service line, here will be Donnelly. Also, you'll have returning to the floor in Hale. Service here for Horace. Wadding gives this one. Hoffert, Christofferson, Sommerfeld, Hale with the free ball over on the third. Bruins with a chance to use it. Whiting set outside. Hovland, she will hit the post. And it's now 15-12. EDC volleyball here today. South looking to get to 5-3 in conference play. West Fargo Horace looking to get to 5-2 in EDC play. Whiting coming middle. Hoffert over the block. Was it deflected? Yes, it was. And Hoffert's going to earn the points. So Hoffert now in double digits. She's got 10. And it's 15-13. Service upcoming here for make that Fargo South. Ruby Hawley, we've seen her have a nice little couple of serves here tonight at particular times and trying to get some consecutive points here for the Bruins. As Hadley Plank is talking it over with our officials here, talking about that last particular point. West Fargo Horace a season ago, 13-8 on the year. This year they're already 9-4. The youngest program in North Dakota outside of Minot North, which is this year having a junior varsity football team, junior varsity volleyball team. Folks in the East kind of know all about that with Davie, Cheyenne, and now Horace in recent years. This one will come to Hale. Over across. Ruby Hawley is there. Whiting set outside. Baukuhl off the side of the block eventually for the point. Baukuhl will earn the points here. That'll be her 9th kill, and the Bruins are back within 1. So just the differences of starting to program, finding your culture, finding the certain style of play that you want to see from every particular sport. Ruby Hawley to serve. Sommerfeld in the back. Hale able to help it out. Then free ball over on the third. Hale set outside, right-handed swing for the kill. Balcool will earn the kill here. She's got her 10th, and it's a 15-all contest. First tie since it was 6 apiece. Horace had their first senior class last year, so this is another group that has a chance to just add to their early legacy for the Horace Hawks. Well, for the Fargo South Bruins, 23 state tournament appearances here. Their most recent was in 2020. This right-handed swing. Fargo South will see this one with Schultz getting across. Into the back, push by Mueller, dug by Ruby. Here comes a swing by Hoffert off the ribbon for the kill. Talon Hoffert with the point here, and Fargo South takes a 16-15 lead. It's our first timeout of the match here for the Hawks. Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead, here on your liveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Southview Dental Care Moorhead offers personalized care that fits your needs, from routine checkups to same-day crowns and more. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. 16-15, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes, and you. Part of our three-man weave or three-person weave on a Thursday night. The Bruins to the service line as they will handle it here with Ruby Hawley. Into the back, dug up by Summerfeld. West Fargo Horace outside. Hale for the kill. Jan Hale's got her 12th, and it's 16 up. Fargo South held the lead briefly. Time up from Coach Hadley. Used to be Steffen until she got married. Now it's Plank. That was back in May. Now it's a 16-all contest. Service here for Christofferson. Christofferson into the back to Amelia Hawley. Fargo South set outside. Right-handed swing. This one's going to hit the post, though, by Balcool. As it does, makes it now 17-16. Horace takes the lead here. They'll have one timeout remaining in the set. Fargo South has both of theirs. Whiting, back bump. This one comes through and eventually will be a point. Talon Hoffert earns another one here to make it a 17-all contest. So again, 17-all here in set number 3. Fargo South to the service line with Talon Hoffert. A 5'8" junior here for Fargo South. This one will go into the back. Summerfeld with the dig. Horace set middle. Here goes Hale on the tip. Ruby Hawley. This one comes Balcool, pushes it across. Horace backs it. Here goes Hale on the tip. Able to help it out. Hale pushes it. Really good job on that transition game. Hale just saw nearly everybody at the 10-foot line and some, and she's going to earn the points. So an 18-17 contest. Service here for the Horace Hawks will continue with Summerfeld. Summerfeld to Ruby Hawley. This one with Balcool gets it across on the third. Donnelly, this comes over the nets. Balcool on the attack down the line for the kill. Balcool earns another point here for the Fargo South Bruins. She's had a convenient and very good night with 11 kills as it's 18-all. 8th tie of the set here. Service for the Bruins. Donnelly set outside. Here goes Mueller on top of the block. Ruby Hawley with the dig. Whiting set outside. Balcool, and she'll hit the post again. Be about the third time between Balcool and Hovland that we've seen a volleyball hit the post. 19-18, or the pool that is, and it's the Hawks with the advantage by 1. Harper Coulter heads to the service line here with the Hawks 6 points away from trying to earn a sweep here tonight at South. Coulter with the serve, Amelia Hawley with the dig. Whiting set, this will go to Balcool on the tip. Covered nicely by Harper Coulter, back set. Mueller up, and that one will go out of play. As Fargo South will make a substitution as Jaden Hovland will come on and play the front row. Balcool to serve, Sommerfeld on the dig. Coulter back set. Mueller has to retime it. Whiting, middle. Here's a right-handed swing on top of the ribbon on the swing by Klockner. Free ball by Mueller on the third. Hawley, Whiting, set middle, Klockner, tip. Sommerfeld is there. Klockner gets up and blocked. Whiting, push outside. Hovland, right-handed swing. Sommerfeld is there. Here goes Coulter into the back. Mueller will get it across. Whiting set middle. Here's a swing, and it's down. Klockner with the point. 20-19, Bruins up by 1. Those kind of points earlier in the match would go to Horace. Just they found a way to earn those points. South earns it here in the third. Can they take it home and try to get to a fourth? Christofferson with a swing. She's going to hit that one into the net. And the Bruins, now with a little separation, lead it by 2. 21-19 service here for Fargo South, with Balcool will continue. Into the middle, Sommerfeld is there. Harper Coulter into the back. Christofferson, soft one across. Outside, Hovland, good tip. Mueller, Harper Coulter, dump opportunity. Whiting in the middle. Comes here another tip, and this one eventually will go down for the point. 22-19. Klockner will handle this one, and a timeout on the floor for the Horace Hawks. Horace down by 3, and that's all that South needs to win the third. It's the timeout here in EDC Volleyball.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead. Fargo South 22, West Fargo Horace 19. Hadley Plank is out of timeouts remaining here in this set. Well, for Coach Peyton Wegliner, she's got both of them remaining here for the Fargo South Bruins. Bruins up by 3 here in the third. Balcool will continue to serve here for Fargo South as she does into the middle. Christofferson with the dig, pushed outside. Mueller goes one-on-one and drops the hammer. Mueller with the kill. It's now 22-20. Service here for Mueller, the freshman. Mueller on the serve. Amelia Hawley with the dig. Whiting set, pushed outside. Here goes Hovland on top of the block, kept alive by Mueller. Pushed outside. Christofferson. Hawley gets the dig. Fargo South, they got to get it over on a deep 3 ball. In the third, they do. Sommerfeld, Coulter set outside right-handed swing with Christofferson, and Fargo South just kind of all looked at it like slow motion with that volleyball coming down to the court. And Peyton Wegliner wants a quick timeout. We'll keep it here. 22-21 Bruins lead it by 8 points. So after the timeout by Coach Hadley Plank, back-to-back points of the Hawks to make it a 1-point margin. We've had 9 ties here in this third set, most recently coming at 19 apiece. For the Fargo South Bruins, they'll match up with Valley City next on Tuesday before making their way south to Shanley. Crazy to think where Fargo South was. This was South Fargo. You talk to a certain generation, they can remember when 32nd Avenue was a gravel road. But now all of a sudden with Shanley, on 52nd, and Davies even farther south, about 20 blocks than that. South is going to become more of a centrally located part of town here in the Fargo Metro. For the West Fargo Horace Hawks, it's a boom town out in Horace. We'll just leave it at that. Horace used to be its own little town. Now it kind of feels like a suburb of the Fargo-Moorhead Metro complex. 22-21, enough talk about geography. Let's get back to volleyball. Service here for Mueller. Back left corner, Whiting here. Coming across on that slide. Good tip as Sommerfeld gets it across the net. Klockner sees this one go outside. Hovland tight. Horace on their side. Coulter. This one up and over by Schumacher. Whiting set. Here comes Klockner off the side of the block for the kill. Oh, Leonard Klockner with the point makes it 23-21. Fargo South inching, Klein trying to get to a 4-set. Horace trying to close this one out in 3. Amelia Hawley to serve. Sommerfeld with the dig. Coulter set outside. Here goes Christofferson. There was a deflection in the back, and the point will be awarded here towards the Horace Hawks. He's got a baker's dozen in that category tonight for kills. It's now 23-22. Horace coming on to serve here, as this will be with McKenna Coulter. Bruins with 1 timeout remaining. Horace has none. McKenna with the serve. This one dug. Coming middle. Here goes Hoffert. And eventually she hammers another one down. Her 13th kill. And now it's a set point opportunity for Fargo South. Bruins need 1. As we'll have the serve upcoming here for Fargo South with Whiting. Whiting on the serve into the middle. Horace, free ball over by Coulter. Where do the Bruins go? Whiting comes middle. Here goes Hoffer. Tip covered nicely by Schumacher. Into the back. Christofferson gets it over on the 10-foot line. Here come middle. Hoffer, big right-handed swing, and we're going for Hoffer with her 14th kill of the set, of the night, that is. And the Fargo South Bruins take set number 3, 25-22. Our set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage is coming up around the corner next here from the Bruin Den.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
First Class Mortgage set recap here on yourliveevent.com. Go to firstclassmortgage.com. They're more than just the company name. It's the way they do business. Fargo South and Horace, they had 9 ties. South took the lead at 20-19 and never relinquished it. So far for Fargo South, Hovland with 8 kills. Hoffert's got 14 and Baukul's got 11. While for Horace, they're led by Christofferson with 13, Hale with 13, and 6 here for Kendall Mueller. 3 service errors for Horace and 3 service errors for Fargo South. And set 1 went to West Fargo Horace, 25-22. Set 2 went to Horace, 25-16. And set number 3 went to Fargo South, 25-22. That again is your set recap, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's EDC Volleyball here this evening from Fargo South, as Fargo Shanley leads West Fargo Cheyenne 2-1. And set number 4, Deacons have a 10-7 advantage over the Cheyenne Mustangs. Fargo Shanley trying to get to 8-0 in conference play. Cheyenne trying to get to 7-0. Hoffert quickly in the middle earns a point here for Fargo South. So the Bruins take the opening points here in set number 4. If we do go to 5 again, it's up to 15 in the 5th. But here, Raleigh scoring up to 25 in the 4th, a set that South needs. Horace does not want to see this go to 5, with all the momentum then being on the Bruins side. Service here for Whiting. And eventually, she will get another ace. She's got all of them tonight for the Bruins. She's got 3. Service for Whiting will continue. As this one goes into the back, Sommerfeld is there, backs it on the way. Good push for Horace there by Mueller. Here goes Hovland, right-handed swing, unable to get over. And it's now 2-1. Service upcoming for Kendall Mueller. Mueller to continue this serve as she does. Amelia Hawley is there, and eventually that'll be an ace. Now it's 2 apiece. Ace here for the Hawks with Mueller. She becomes the 3rd different player for Horace to have an ace here tonight. She's looking for her 2nd one. Amelia Hawley does a good job chasing that one down, but eventually on the 3rd hit just can't get over the net there for Fargo South with Schultz, and the Hawks 3 consecutive points have taken the lead by 1. Horace to serve back right, and that's going to be an ace. Kendall Mueller, how do you do? The Hawks lead it by 2. Couple aces here in this particular stretch. Mueller to serve into the back, dug there by Fargo South. Bow cool, here's a swing by Hoffert. Opportunity now for the Hawks with Christofferson. Whiting middle, here goes Hoffert on the little power tip. The Hawks do a good job scrambling. Free ball by Sommerfeld. This one to Hovland at the 10-foot line, cross court, tight. Getting this one over for Horace, but eventually Hoffert comes back, and oh, what a pinball excess. Baucool to Whiting, and eventually the point will be here to Fargo South. Good job by the Bruins just keeping that one alive. It's 4-3. So 4-3, Hawks lead it by a point here as they will come to the service line with Ruby Hawley. Back left corner for Horace. They will set this one middle. There's by Hale for the points. Tip opportunity. Donnelly there on the assist. Give Hale the kill. It's now 5-3. Service here for Sommerfeld. Down the line. This one comes with Hoffert, and Hoffert's going to earn the points. Talon Hoffert, and the Bruins are back within 1. Good EDC volleyball match tonight here between Fargo South and West Fargo Horace. 2 teams again in the top 5 of the conference coming into play this evening, with Horace being 4th and Fargo South being 5th. As the serve here by Hoffert comes into the middle. Donnelly This one pushed across the net, then on the third from the Hawks there with Christofferson. There's a block kept alive by South. Whiting helps it over. Hoffert into the back. Mueller is there. Here comes Christofferson. She's going to be blocked. Sommerfeld keeps alive, pushed across, then eventually by Donnelly. Whiting set middle. Here's a tip. That doesn't go down. Covered nicely by Donnelly. Here comes Hale, right-handed swing. Kept alive by Hoffert. Bruins with Baukuhl on the attack. Fargo South will put up a double block on Hale, and another dig by Hoffert. Ruby Hawley, this one pushed by Baukuhl. West Fargo Horace, back bump on the way. This one comes Hale on the tip. Fargo South with Whiting, pushes it across on the second. Sommerfeld on the bump. Here's a backswing, Christofferson. That'll drop in the back right corner for a point. The longest volley of the night goes to the Hawks. That was some good volleyball back and forth on both sides of the net. A couple of times for Talon Hoffer, earning a couple of digs after the swing by Jaden Hale, who will check out. Service upcoming here for Horace with Harper Coulter. Coulter into the middle. Ruby Hawley is there. Fargo South set outside. Here's a swing with Baukuhl for the Horace Hawks. Harper Coulter push outside. Christofferson can't get it across. And it's now 6-5. For the Bruins, they will head to the service line here with Kirsten. As Kirsten will come on to serve here. Fargo South trails it by a point. As she serves, that'll be a service error. Fourth one on Fargo South here this evening. It's 7-5 Hawks. Service upcoming here for Jordan. As Christofferson to serve. Back right corner, Ruby Hawley with the dig. Whiting set middle. This one, little power. Aggressive tip on the way for Elena Klockner. Klockner's got her fifth. It's now 7-6 in favor of the Hawks. Fargo South will head to the service line with Baukuhl. Sommerfeld, good pass. This one set outside. Mueller with the push. Fargo South will see Klockner hammering another one. One is good, two is better. Back-to-back points here for the Bruins. And it's our first tie since it was two apiece. EDC Volleyball kind of feeling a little like November when it comes to the EDC tournament with how this match has gone back and forth. Service here for the Bruins will continue. Harper Coulter set middle. This is going to be the point coming through here for West Fargo Horace. Olivia Shook with the point to make it now 8-7. Hawks to the service line here with Speakermeyer. Piper, the 5'5 junior. Whiting set middle. Here's another one by Klockner, and that'll be a point. Klockner starting to heat up. She's got 3 of her 7 kills here in this set alone, and it's 8 apiece. So 8 apiece. This will be the third tie of set number 4 here. State tournament November 21st through the 23rd at the Fargo Dome. EDC tournament. Well, the final day will be at West Fargo Cheyenne High School as Amelia Hawley has the 5th service there here from Fargo South. It's now 9-8. Horace leads it by a point. Hawks coming onto the service line here with Donnelly. Free ball over by Hoppy for the Bruins. Back set, here comes Hale, tipped. Amelia Hawley is there. Whiting set middle. Here's a tip on the way and a point for Hoffert. 9 up here in set number 4. 25-22 Horace in set 1. 25-16 Hawks in set 2. Fargo South in a must-have-it set 3. Took it 25-22. Whiting to serve, back right corner. West Fargo Horace pushes this one outside Hale. Amelia Hawley is there for the dig. This one will come middle. Hoffert on the push across. Sommerfeld, here comes Hale, right-handed swing cross court, and that one will miss. It's now 10-9. Fargo South takes their first lead of the set since it was 2-1 Bruins. As to the service line, here goes Fargo South with Whiting. Dug up by Christofferson. This one will be tight. Getting across on the second was Polzel. At the 10-foot line is number 10 in Hovland. West Fargo Horace outside. Mueller with a kill. Point will be for Mueller here, as it'll be the 7th kill, as it's now 10 up. Service for Horace. Into the back, Amelia Hawley with the dig. Coming middle, here comes Hoffer. Big one-handed swing. Sommerfeld with a better dig. Free ball over them by Mueller. Amelia Hawley to Wadding. Here it comes across, and that'll be in for the point on the slide. Talon Hoffert makes it 11-10. Fargo South leads it by a point. You're going to have to earn this fourth set right now with either club trying to win it. Winner goes to 5 wins in the conference. The Hawks, if they win, would go to 5-2. Fargo South would improve to 5-3 with a W here tonight in conference play. Ruby Hawley with the serve. This one pushes outside. Christofferson and Amelia Hawley with the dig. Coming middle, here's goes Hoffert, and that one will be the point. The Horace Hawks thought it was out. Their entire bench is up in arms. Hoffert is going to earn it. She's got 20 kills on the night. Timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Bruins lead it by 2 on your liveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home. It's 12-10 Bruins here in set number 4. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead. And schedule your next appointment by going to southviewdentalcare.com. Check out all that they have in store and what they have to offer as a dentist as well at southviewdentalcare.com. Timeout here for the Horace Hawks with Hadley Plank. Now 12-10, as that'll be their first of set number 4. Service here for Fargo South with Ruby will continue. So Ruby Hawley to serve here for the Bruins, who lead it by 2. Sommerfeld, good pass. Donnelly back set on the way. Here goes Hale, right-handed swing. Whiting is there, trying to help this one out. They do with Schultz, pushed across them by Baukuhl. Here comes a swing by Christofferson for the points. Jordan Christofferson, we got her down for her 15th kill. It's now 12-11. Service on the way here for Alyssa Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld to serve. Amelia Hawley with the dig. Whiting set. This one pushed outside. Baukuhl on top of the block. Is Mueller able to help it out? Donnelly backs it. Here goes Hale with an indentation kill. Jaden Hale now with her 15th kill. And we're tied at 12 apiece. Right after the timeout for Coach Hadley, it's been back-to-back points. Service on the way for Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld with the serve, as this one is dug by Hawley. Here goes Hofferts. Free ball by Sommerfeld. Whiting push outside. Baukuhl. This one will go and eventually be a point. Point awarded there for the Fargo South Bruins. Baukuhl's got her 12th kill. It's now 13-12. Hoffert to the service line here as Fargo South leads it by 1. Into the back. Hale Free ball by Sommerfeld over. Fargo South pushes this one with Ruby Hawley. Horace, back set. Hale coming down for the point. Jen Hale now with a Sweet 16 for kills here tonight, and we're tied at 13 apiece. First set we had 2 ties. Set 2 we had 0. Set 3, 9 ties, and so far here in the fourth we have 7. Harper Coulter to the service line. This one will be with Whiting coming middle. Baukuhl into the net, and the Hawks will take the point. Horace regains the lead from the first time since the Hawks led at 9-8. Service here by Harper Coulter. Coulter into the middle. Ruby Hawley is there. Whiting pushed outside. Here's a swing and hammering another one. There's the senior in Klockner. If you get Klockner swinging the way she's been able to in set 3 and set 4, Fargo South becomes all the more dangerous. 14 all here in set number 4. Service for the Fargo South Bruins with Hoppy. Coulter, this one gets over by Christofferson. Whiting set middle. There's a tip by Klockner. Coulter into the back. Here goes Mueller, back left corner. Whiting set outside. Baukuhl. This one will be a kill. It'll be her 13th, and it's now 15-14. Fargo South leads it by 1. High school volleyball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. 15-14 Bruins. Service. Harper Coulter will see this one go outside. Christofferson going to use the block to her advantage for a kill. As it's now 15 all. Service here for West Fargo Horace with Christofferson. Ruby Hawley is there. Whiting. This one goes to Amelia Hawley. As Coulter tipped across by Shook. Ruby able to help it out, and back to her older sister Amelia on the third. Coulter set outside. Mueller up and over on a little roll shot. This one quick passing, hammering it down, but we're going to keep this one. Nope, they will be the point. They'll say it did hit the courts. Quickly on that one, throwing it down will be Klockner. 16-15. Fargo South leads it by a point here. Bruins to service line with Baukuhl. Baukuhl to serve into the back. Summerfield with the dig. Harper Coulter set outside. Right-handed swing by Mueller. Fargo South will see this one coming middle. Pushed across. And then Horace just got a little tangled there with Mueller and Coulter. And then all of a sudden, you're down by 2. 17-15 service on the way for the Bruins continues here with Abby. Back left corner, Coulter set middle. There's a middle swing and a middle kill. You got Shook. Olivia now has 7. 17-16 Fargo South sees that lead trimmed down to 1. Service on the way here for Piper Speakermeyer, the 5'5 junior. Speakermeyer on the serve. Whiting set middle. This one is going to be with Klockner for another point. Now in double digits with 10. It's 18-16. As you have Summerfeld coming back with Mueller and Christofferson in the back row here for Horace. Amelia Hawley to the service line here for Fargo South. Hawley on the serve, Summerfeld on the dig. Horace going outside, Mueller back left corner. This one will just be running out of room in real estate here as it's now 18-17. Good spot on the way for the Horace Hawks as earning that last point for Horace again was Kendall Mueller. It's 18-17. Horace will get the point and the chance to tie this puppy up as Donnelly the service line. Back right corner, Fargo South here will come middle. Here goes Hofford on top of the ribbon. Quickly back over by Hovland. pushed outside. Mueller, right-handed swing, dug out in the back. Sommerfeld is there. Donnelly backs it. Here comes Hale cross court and eventually finishes it off. Jaden Hale with her 17th kill. 10th tie of set number 4. Horace with 1 timeout remaining. Bruins do have 2 here in this 4th set. Service. Set outside. This is tipped by Hovland. Covered nicely by Christofferson. Back set on the way. Hale on top of the block for the point. Jaden Hale with the point. That's her 18th kill. And the Hawks lead it by 1. Timeout on the floor. Horace 19, South 18 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
High school volleyball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. That timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead. Go to southviewdentalcare.com. 19-18 Hawks lead it by 1 here on Your Live Events. Timeout from Coach Peyton Langleitner here of the Fargo South Bruins. Fargo South 23 state tournament appearances. Most recently came in 2020. Horace, just their 3rd year of a varsity program here, trying to get the state for the first time this season. Oh, slide comes across. Talon Hoffert does it again, and off the timeout, the Bruins tie this one up yet again. Service all the way here for Fargo South will be with Whiting. As Mira will come on to serve. This one pushed outside. Jaden Hale going to be blocked. Hawks. Hale free ball over then on the 3rd. Whiting set. Here comes Hoffert. That'll be out of play. No touch. And the Hawks will take the serve. Service for Mueller and Horace. Mueller onto the service line here. Whiting back set. Here's a right-handed swing. Hale with the chance to get it across. Does. Covered nicely by Baukuhl. Whiting set middle. This one pushed eventually by Hoffert. And the pass by Mueller goes in the front row. And we're tied yet again. This time at 20. Service here for Ruby Hawley. Hawley to the service line here, trying to give the Bruins the lead here in the 4th. Ruby Hawley, back left corner, Mueller with the dig. This one comes middle, Jaden Hale on top of the block. Then the Bruins just can't keep it going on that 2nd to 3rd hit as the Hawks take the point here at 21-20. Hawks to the service line with Sommerfeld here. This one will go down the line. Ruby Hawley with the dig. Whiting sets it up. Here goes Hoffert on the tip. Sommerfeld is there. Tight cross on the 2nd by Christofferson. Pushed outside. Baukuhl on top of the block. The Hawks keep it alive and push it across with Mueller. Fargo South. Whiting set middle. Hoffert right-handed swing on top of the ribbon and the point. Talon Hoffert 21 apiece. Fargo South and West Fargo Horace with 1 timeout left here in this 4th if they need it and or want it. Talon Hoffert to the service line. A little running jump serve, but a service error on the Bruins. Makes it 22-21. Horace to the service line here as the Hawks will come on with Harper Coulter. And then also coming on here for the Hawks will be Shaylee Bovkun will come on. Service upcoming here for Harper Coulter. Hawks 3 points away from closing out this match. Bruins looking to tie. Whiting coming middle. Here's a swing, and that is in. Fargo South will see this one with Bovkun with her 14th kill right in front of the Horace bench, and it's 22-all. Our 14th tie of the set. Service by the Bruins. Horace with Harper Coulter. Here's a right-handed swing. Christofferson, Amelia Hawley, Ruby Hawley. Free ball over on the third. Fargo, where does Horace go? They will go middle, and there's a hammering down swing by Shook. I got the entire team off the bench here for Horace. 23-22 Hawks, and a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Peyton Wegleitner are going to call her last timeout of the set. Fargo South trailing it by 1. This timeout brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead. It's been a fun volleyball match that started at 7:09 earlier tonight. An hour 45 old here. Might go 5, might go extras here in 4. Hawks looking for back-to-back points to close this one away. Well, for Fargo South, some way, somehow trying to get it to the 5th. The story has been Christofferson and Hale, quite frankly, for most of the match for Horace in terms of their hitters. Olivia Schuchta and Mueller have had their opportunities at the net. For the Fargo South Bruins, been Hoffert without question. And then Elena Klockner came on here in the 3rd and the 4th set. Balcool and Hovland have had their answers as well. Timeout again brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Hawks to the service line with Jordan Christofferson. Christofferson with the serve. Ruby Hawley dig. Whiting set middle. Here goes back left corner off of Christofferson. The Hawks free ball by Shook. Whiting coming middle. Here goes Klockner, and it's a point. Elena Klockner ties this one up at 23 apiece. This has the feeling of an EDC volleyball tournament with a team in a lose-and-go-home situation if you're Fargo South. It has that feeling in the Hawks. You built a 2-set lead, and you're trying to fend them off. Here comes Mueller over the double block. Whiting set middle. Here goes Klockner. Good help by Coulter. Sommerfeld is there. Here's a right-handed swing on the way, but a net violation after the swing from Horace with Shalley. And now you'll have a chance for the Hawks to close this one out. It's a set and match point opportunity here for Horace. Shook to the service line. Hawks need a point. South needs one to tie. Shook on the serve. Comes middle. Whiting into the middle quickly. This is blocked by Klockner. This will go right back over on the Hawks side. Whiting coming middle. Klockner there tips it with her left hand. Coulter able to help it out in the back. This one gets across by Shook, but out of play in front of the Bruin bench. And it's 24-all. 14th tie of the set. 24 up here in set number 4. Fargo South with Amelia Hawley to serve. Hawley with a little running jump serve into the middle. Harper Coulter into the back. Here comes Christofferson out of play. And the Bruins now lead it by 1. Timeout on the floor. This will be with Coach Hadley Plank, and we'll keep it here. That'll be her final timeout. First lead for South since it was 18-17 Bruins. And the Bruins now are the team that needs 1 point to finish it off in a set. Well, on the opposite side, Horace needs 1 point to keep this one moving along here and try to win it if you are a little bit in free volleyball here in set number 4. Regardless, we know it will at least take to 26 to win set number 4. Fargo South and West Fargo Horace, two teams that have been, quite frankly, pretty evenly matched here tonight. Horace won the first two, 25-22, and then 25-16. South came back and won set number 3, 25-22. Amelia Hawley to the service line for the Bruins. they're the team that now needs just 1 point to win it here in 4. Holly to serve as she does. Sommerfeld is there. This one with the Hawks. They will go Christofferson across the net. Balko with the dig. Coming middle, Hoffert back right corner. Sommerfeld, Coulter. This one will be with Mueller on the push across the net. Balko on the dig. Set outside. Here's a swing, and that one will be out of play. And the point here to Fargo South with Hovland. West Fargo Horace thought that was in, but it was not. And Hovland earns the points here for Fargo South. The Horace Hawks faithful thought that that was out of play, but instead it will be Fargo South to take set number 4 by a final of 26-24. Our set recap is next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Transform your space with premium painting, whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial. Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Treitel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
It's now time for a set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com. This set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Let's get to your out-of-town scoreboard. Some finals trickling on in here tonight in EDC Volleyball. Red River defeats Valley City in 3 up at Red River, so the Rough Riders improved to 3-4 in conference play. Valley City drops to 4-5. Fargo Shanley stays unbeaten in conference play with a 4-set win at West Fargo Cheyenne tonight. Shanley now 8-0 in the conference. Cheyenne is 6-1. West Fargo High sweeps by Grand Forks Central. The Knights drop to 2-6, while the Packers improve to 4-4. Also tonight, Fargo North at Devils Lake in conference play, then Wahpeton at Oak Grove in a non-conference match. They're taking a look here on the floor. It looked like there might have been a little bit of blood across the Bruin paw here. So they're just going to make sure that's all cleaned up, and then also from that particular spot, make sure you get enough of it so no one has to worry about anything that's a little sticky across at the end of the night as well. Still to come, we'll get to our post-game show, but again, that's our First Class Mortgage set recap. Locally owned and operated First Class Mortgage, more than the company name, it's the way that they do business. Where you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes time to understand your financial situation. For more, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. And make sure you stay tuned with us on the post-match show. We'll hear from a victorious player in this one, and potentially the head coach, and we'll also let you know what's coming up next for the Hawks and the Fargo South Bruins as well. That's all coming up once we get to our post-match show here later tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. So for the Fargo South Bruins, Amelia Hawley will do the honors here. Hawks won set 1 and set 2. South is looking for a reverse sweep after taking set 3 and set 4. Service on the way here for Amelia Hawley on the service line. Dug up by Summerfield. Donnelly will set this one outside Hale, and the Bruins take the opening point. Rally scoring up to 15 here in set number 5. South takes the first point. As this one will come here for Fargo South with Amelia Hawley. Hawley to serve down the line, dug up by Mueller. This one now by Hale. Free ball over on the third. Fargo South grabs it for a second, but eventually the Horace Hawks will take the point here at 1 up. You do have 2 timeouts if needed. Horace to service line here with Kendall Mueller. Mueller to serve. Running jump serve here. And Mueller earns the ace. That'll be her 3rd ace. And the Hawks take a 2-1 advantage. Mueller back to the service line. This one into the middle. Coming up, right-handed swing. Hoffert dug up by Sommerfeld. Here it goes. This one will be out of play. Any touch. There's a touch in the back here by Christofferson. And the point will be awarded here to the Horace Hawks. Jordan Christofferson with the touch. It's now 3-1 Horace. Service on the way for Mueller. Mueller with the serve, and that is almost an ace. Instead, it's a service there. We haven't said that from either team too much here. 4 for Horace, 6 for Fargo South. Service here for the Fargo South Bruins will be with Whiting. Whiting with the serve, dug into the middle by Christofferson, tied at the net. Here comes Hale, she's blocked, and eventually it'll be a 3-3, but a net violation, and the Hawks will take the points here, now at 4-2. So 4-2 on the way here as Horace will take the points. So negate it being 3-3, the Hawks lead it by 2, served by Sommerfeld. Whiting set middle. This one tipped by Hoffert. Horace, back bump on the way, right-handed swing. This one will be almost off the backboard here on the dig. Hovland gets it across on the third dig, Sommerfeld. Back set, here comes Hale, pushes it across. Whiting into the middle. This one pushed in by Hoffert. Horace to the outside. Christofferson trying for the power tip. Whiting is there. Outside Hovland, right-handed swing. No touch, shot of play, and it's 5-2 Hawks. West Fargo Horace putting a little separation between themselves and the Bruins early on here in set 5. And again, it's only up to 15. So every point means a little more here in set number 5. And that's an ace. And Coach Peyton Wagenleitner needs a timeout. Ace on the way by Sommerfeld. That'll be her second. And the West Fargo Horace Hawks lead it at 6-2. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this from the Bruin Den.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
High school volleyball on yourliveevent.com. 6-2 Horace Hawks lead it here in set number 5. First time out from the Fargo South Bruins. Service upcoming here for Horace with Alyssa Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld on to serve here for Horace, who leads it by 4. Horace trying to hold on for a victory after taking the first 2 sets here at South. Sommerfeld's going to earn another point. Make it a 7-2 contest now. And Sommerfeld and the aces and the good serve starting to separate a little bit here for Horace. Whiting coming off will be Hoffert on the slide. This one with Horace will earn another point, as it'll be with Jordan Christofferson with the kill. Now it's 8-2 Horace. Hawks to serve here with Alyssa. Sommerfeld trying to keep the good times rolling here for the Hawks. Sommerfeld, Amelia Hawley, good pass, Whiting. Coming middle, right-handed swing, Hoffert, and there's the side out. Talon Hoffert with the point here. It's 8-3. And Fargo South will head to the service line as they will handle it with Ruby Hawley. Hawley to come on here for the Bruins. Hawley on the serve into the middle for West Fargo Horace. Outside, Christofferson blocked off of her right shoulder. They got to get it over on the third. They do with Sommerfeld. Whiting set middle. Here goes Hoffert. Pushes it in, and that'll be just missing the line. Good spot by Hoffert. Didn't miss by much. Regardless, though, the Hawks take the point, and they're 6 up with 6 points away from closing out the Bruins here in 5. Service here for Harper Coulter. Harper to serve. Amelia Hawley with the dig. This one coming outside, right-handed swing. Balcool. I'll be in there for the points. Balcool will earn her 15th kill of the match. And more importantly, from the Bruin perspective, they get the chance to serve and try to add on to it. If you're West Fargo Horace, you got a little bit here of some separation and some room. Service here for the Bruins. West Fargo Horace Christofferson gets it across. Whiting, but we'll see a violation here on Fargo South. And we'll see the violation upcoming here on Elena Klockner. Now it's 10-4. Horace. Service on the way. This one will come to the outside right-handed swing. Balcool in for the points. Point on the way for Fargo South, as it's now 10-5, as we'll have a substitution upcoming here. Service for Fargo South will be with Hoppy. Hoppy to serve into the back. Horace set middle. Here comes Shook for the point and the kill. Shook's got her 9th kill, and the Horace Hawks, just like that, regain the serve here, leading it by 6. Time on the floor for head coach Peyton Wegleitner. We'll keep it here. Horace leads it by 6. That'll be the final timeout for the Fargo South Bruins here in set number 5. So again, some finals from earlier tonight. Red River able to sweep by Valley City. West Fargo sweeps by Grand Forks Central. And Fargo Shanley, winners in 4 over West Fargo Cheyenne. Cheyenne drops to 6-1. Deacons at 8-0. Red River at 3-4. Valley City drops to 4-5. West Fargo Packers improved to 4-4 on the season, and Grand Forks Central drops to 2-6. With a win for Horace, they would go to 5-2. If South can come back and win this one in the 5th, they would improve to 5-3 on the season. Fargo Davies idle tonight. Wahpeton at Oak Grove and North at Devil's Lake. Some other matches here across the way with EDC competition. For the Horace Hawks, Piper Spiekemeyer to the service line. Ruby Hawley, Whiting. This one comes across eventually by Balcool. For the Hawks, Mueller on the attack. This one will go out of play. And the Bruins head to the service line. Service here for Fargo South, as this one will come with Balcool. Balcool on the serve into the middle. Horace, Harper Coulter outside Mueller, out of play, no touch. The Bruins have trimmed this deficit now to 4. South with no timeouts remaining. Horace, they have 2. Balcool with the serve. Hawks set it up. Mueller pushes this one across. Bruins outside Hovland. This one will go out of play, no touch. To make it now 12-7. As the Hawks will head to the service line here with West Fargo Horace. As they will bring on Donnelly, the 5'5" junior. Whiting, back set. This one gets across with Klockner. Hale, right-handed swing for the kill. Jaden Hale now with her 20th kill of the match. 13-7. Hawks 2 points away from closing out the Bruins here tonight at South. Donnelly serves. Bruins set. This is going to be blocked, and eventually the point comes to the Hawks. Caitlin Polzel will do the honors. It's now 14-7 and a match point opportunity for Horace. Hawks to the service line here with Donnelly. Whiting into the middle, right-handed swing. Hawks will push this one across. Whiting. Another tip on the way there by Klockner. Sommerfeld. Here comes Hale going tight. Whiting keeps it alive. Hovland gets it over on the third for the points. Jaden Hovland earns the point here, and the match still continues. And South will get another chance at the service line. They need 6 good serves at least by Amelia Hawley. Hawley to serve down the line. Mueller off the net. Donnelly's there, and then this one comes across. Whiting, middle. Hoffert with the push across. Donnelly backs it. Here comes Hale over the double block, kept alive. Bruins will see it here. Amelia Hawley, free ball over on the third. West Fargo Horace push outside. Here goes Mueller down the line for the kill. Kendall Mueller with her 9th kill, and the West Fargo Horace Hawks able to win it in 5 here tonight from Fargo South. In a volleyball match that goes 1 hour, make that 2 hours and 18 minutes. Horace wins it 25-22, 25-16, 22-25, 24-26, and 15-8. Fargo South drops to 9-4 on the season and 4-4 in conference play. The Bruins, led by Talon Hoffert with 24 kills, while for the West Fargo Horace Hawks, they improve to 10-4 on the season and 5-2 in conference play. Jaden Hale had 20 kills to lead the way for the West Fargo Horace Hawks. Our post-match show is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
It's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy as the West Fargo Horace Hawks able to win it in 5 here tonight. Kind of a tandem combination with Jordan Christofferson and Jaden Hale. We had them combined for in this one with 38 kills for West Fargo Horace. Talon Hoffert would be the 1A for Fargo South with a match high 24 kills. But Christofferson and Hale, again, are our Enbridge Energy players of the game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities here again in this one. As again, your final in 5, the West Fargo Horace Hawks able to win this one in a match that went 2 hours and 18 minutes here tonight. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back after this. We'll hear from some of the victorious players and coach next on your LiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As we come back on our post-match show, join us. Here is Jaden Hale for the West Fargo Horace Hawks. This interview brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. And, you know, Jaden able to get 20 kills on the match. Your teammate Jordan was right behind you there with 18. And obviously you had some help there with Kendall and alongside with Olivia. Just what did it take to win this one in 5 after taking the first 2 sets, losing the next 2, but coming back and find a way to win it 15-8 in set number 5 here?
Well, I think you said it perfectly. I mean, look at the kill list. That's insane. Me and Jordan combining for almost 40 kills is phenomenal, and I think that's a big reflection of practice because we come in every day and get better. But like you said, I mean, it was a team win. We had some insane digs, some great ups, and I'm really proud of us for fighting. It's something we've been working on.
Able to get to the service line, too, with Alyssa Sommerfeld. A couple really nice aces there in that 5th set. Able to get the offense a little off balance for Fargo South. What did that kind of do for a unit when you can have a good start to the 5th set?
Yeah, I mean, that was an amazing start. Alyssa's a great server. She actually just recently got her 1,000 digs. Phenomenal libero. Wouldn't want anyone else behind me, and she was leading the charge, opening the setup, and it was perfect. One of our best rotations for sure.
What do you want to take from this particular match before you get to West Fargo coming up on Tuesday here, Jaden?
Well, West Fargo's a great team. They've got Ellie and Raina. I think that we showed a lot of fight here, and we went to 5 sets with West Fargo, so hopefully we can just show a lot of fight with them again. Maybe get them in less, but, you know, I'm not going to jinx anything. If we win in 5, that's a win. But I was just happy in general.
I know this is one where you probably wanted to win in 3 or 4, but what did you learn from your team with your back to the wall, so to speak, on the road when Fargo South's got all the momentum going to the 5th? What did you learn from your squad to come back and take it in 5?
Yeah, Fargo South is a great team. They've got some really experienced players, and this is their homecoming week, so they've got a lot riding behind this. But I think we showed a lot of grit, getting balls up that would have dropped in the 1st and 2nd set, taking that with us to West Fargo and to Cheyenne, and when we see Shanley again, like, those are all really great teams, and that's what it takes to beat those teams. So hopefully we can just keep the ball rolling.
Jaden, congratulations on the win and best of luck on Tuesday night.
Thank you.
Again, Jaden Hale with us, part of our Enbridge Energy players in the match, a team high 20 kills. We'll hear from the head coach next from the Hawks. When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence. As we continue on the post-match show, hearing from the head coach again from the West Fargo Horace Hawks, that is Hadley Plank here. Let's just talk about Jaden first and foremost. We kind of brought both her and Jordan up in the pre-match show. They get about 40 kills almost combined here in this particular contest. Let's just start with Jaden. What did you just kind of see from her tonight to be the team high with 20 kills on the evening?
Yeah, I think I put a lot of pressure on her in a sense of leading the team and, having energy and urgency on the court. And she just spreads all of her energy, and it's contagious to the team, and it's good for the little ones to see it and to learn from her and to see how important that energy is and how much it can gain on from a team aspect. So, yeah. And then it just clicked as far as the hitting goes.
Able to see Jordan really do a nice job even from the offensive side, from the back row, getting some kills and getting some really good hits. When you can do that from both the outside but also the back row, how much more just does that make your team even more balanced and even more deeper, so to speak, when you can do that from beyond the attack line?
Yeah, well, we're running a 6-2, so we automatically have 3 options. And so adding that 4th is something that we're working on. And I was super impressed with her back row attacks and especially her passing. It's really important that we keep her on the court right now. And if we're passing and she's digging and playing defense, then she's going to do that.
Able to see as well, Kendall Mueller, Olivia Shook had big-time opportunities when their number got called. What did you kind of see from those two in particular?
Yeah, we've been trying to get our middles involved, and we've been pushing them. And I said, guys, I promise you're almost over the hump. And I think games like this is the reason why they work hard in practice.
This interview again brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. I know you probably wanted to win it in 3, want to win it in 4. But on the road, so to speak, with Fargo South having all the momentum, you come back, have a really good start. Alyssa, again, at the service line, able to get a couple aces. Just what did you see from your team in set 5 as you get ready for the weekend and then the West Fargo Packers coming up on Tuesday?
Yeah, myself and my coaching staff, we tell them that every win is important right now, especially early in the season. So that way we're not trying to play catch-up at the end and putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. And so we'll take each win as it goes. We always have room for improvement, room to work. But, yeah, we're happy with it.
Yeah, without question, able to get to now 5-2 in conference play. Hadley, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you Tuesday against the Packers.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
That, again, Hadley Plank with us on our post-match show. We'll put a bow on this one next from Fargo South.
The freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's best checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Again, those interviews brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency, your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. That, again, is djcoulter.com. So with the win for the West Fargo Horace Hawks, they are now tied with Fargo Davies when it comes to conference wins and losses at 5-2. Fargo South drops to 4-4, but they will still be currently in that 5th range, barring what North and Devils Lake, the outcome of that match. If North wins, they would improve to 4-3 and be a half game up on South. If they lose, Fargo South would be firmly at number 5. So again, Red River sweeps Valley City. West Fargo swept Grand Forks Central, and Shanley winners in 4 over West Fargo Cheyenne. The West Fargo Horace Hawks, the 1-2 combination of Jordan Christofferson and Jaden Hale here tonight. We had them down for a combined 38 kills. Talon Hoffert with 24 kills, and then you had Abby Balkul with 16 kills as well to lead the way for Fargo South. Horace with 4 service errors here tonight. They had 8 aces, while for Fargo South, 6 service errors to 3 aces on the night. The Hawks now 10-4 on the season, 5-2 in conference play. Will have their next match on Tuesday night as they welcome in the West Fargo Packers on YourLiveEvent.com. Fargo South drops to 9-4 on this season and 4-4 in conference play. They will play next at Valley City on Tuesday on October the 1st. And a reminder, it is homecoming night tomorrow for Fargo South. We will have the Bruins and the Rough Riders. That's South and Red River for high school football. A little bit earlier of a kickoff time. Kickoff will be at 5 o'clock. Brady Siebels will have the call for you on that right here on YourLiveEvent.com. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning in to coverage of high school sports here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, the Horace Hawks win it by a final of 25-22, 25-16, 22-25, 24-26, and 15-8 here on Your Live Event. Enjoy the rest of your upcoming night and weekend.